Undeniable proof that Jesus existed from secular sources. The Roman record, Cornelius Tacitus, 116 AD. Tacitus was a premier Roman historian who openly despised Christians. Yet, in his Annals, he explicitly records that a man named Christus suffered the extreme penalty and was executed during the reign of Tiberius. He was executed by the procurator Pontius Pilate. This is a hostile, non-Christian Roman record confirming the exact time, place, and manner of his death. The Jewish record, Flavius Josephus, 93 AD. Josephus was a first-century Jewish historian loyal to Rome. In his Antiquities of the Jews, he records the execution of James, whom he identifies explicitly as the brother of Jesus, who was called Christ. While other passages by Josephus are debated, secular scholars universally accept this reference. It proves Jesus was a real person with a real, historically traceable family. The Syrian philosopher, Serapion, writing in 73 AD, writing a letter from a Roman prison shortly after the fall of Jerusalem, this non-Christian philosopher compared the executions of Socrates, Pythagoras, and Jesus. He asked, what advantage did the Jews gain from executing their wise king? And noted that their kingdom was ruined shortly after. This represents an early non-Christian philosophical account, treating Jesus as a real, wise historical figure whose death had massive political consequences. The explosive growth. Pliny the Younger, 112 AD. Pliny was a Roman governor who wrote a famous letter to Emperor Trajan. Pliny describes believers who met regularly to sing responsively to Christ as to a god. This secular correspondence proves that within decades, a massive movement had formed, treating a recently executed historical man as divine. The timing of the source material, 50 to 60 AD. The undisputed letters of the Apostle Paul were written within 20 to 30 years. Paul was writing while eyewitnesses to Jesus, both friends and enemies, were still alive. While early opponents fiercely contested Paul's theology, not one of them argued that Jesus was a myth. They argued over what Jesus said and did, but his physical existence was an undeniable living memory. When combined with the later records of Josephus and Tacitus, the historical baseline of Jesus' life is firmly secure.